Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome. My name is Olivia Joseph, and I am the CEO of OJ Coaching and Consulting. Welcome, everyone. Today is day 7 of our 10-day leadership challenge, and I'm all excited. I'm quite excited. We've done 7 days at the end of today. Now, as the CEO of OJ Coaching, we help and support small and medium-sized businesses as well as entrepreneurs to start, grow, and scale their business. What this is, if you've never started a business and you have an idea, you know what you would like to do, but you don't know how to get going, there's where we come in. We would support you from writing off your business plan, your cash flow projections, assisting you with pointing you in the right directions with if you need a loan, if you don't need a loan, if you have savings, if you can either get angel investors. Those are all the areas that we help and support you with. As you grow and scale your business, we also give you a hand in supporting you with whatever areas you may find challenging. And so with the 10-day leadership challenge, we hope that you gain from this to add to your already wonderful skills that you have in managing and growing your business. We are going to start with our day 7. Welcome everyone. Now, yesterday we looked at how you work with your team in clarifying your goals or your mission statement. Today, we will be actually looking at choosing that goal, identifying your specific goal for your team. And that goal could have been a goal that was set by a superior officer of the company or senior manager, as we call them also. If that goal had been set by a senior manager, and you have to be now able to work with your team on that goal, because that is the goal for your team. So today we're going to be looking at a very practical way with goal setting. First off, we've clarified the team's overall mission, how the team members, each and every team member fits into making the team a success. It's vitally important. Every member of the team working together in making the team a success. Now it's time to determine the real measurable goal or goals of your team. That's the next thing that you start working on. You start working on the measurable goal. In saying this, the steps that you need to take to make the goal a success, because you're now going to get to the practicality of the goal. If it was assigned by a superior and you don't have the clarity, you may want to go and seek that clarity prior to coming to your team. Or you might be the one to set the goal or the task for your team. Either way, it's important to be specific and clear, very clear on the goal for your team. Any ambiguity will cause a little bit of confusion. So you ought to be very clear, very specific with the goal. What the team is trying to accomplish this month, this quarter, this year is also vitally important. So you can pick any goal that you want to achieve. Any goal. It could be you wanting to change the marketing strategy that you're currently working on. It can be that you would like to have more clients for the online sector of the business, or create a new online catalog. It could be a range of anything, but the goal has to be very specific and it has to be clear. If you don't have clarity yourself and the goal was set by a superior, you need to get that clarity. Because if you do not have the clarity, you won't be able to work effectively with your team. And if you don't have the clarity, how are you able to pass it on to the team, to all the members, for them to understand exactly what the goal is? You need to set time for the goal. So if the goal you need to accomplish, let's hypothetically say within a month, then all the steps to complete the goal has to work out so that everything comes together nice and tidy, so the goal is completed exactly within that time. Once you know what the goal is, as soon as possible, put it in the calendar. Put it in the calendar. Many successful leaders meet with their team on a weekly basis, and that's for continuity and accountability, because each member would have had the various steps that they need to take in their own part of that goal. And so by reporting once a week, everyone knows where everyone is. And as the leader, you get an accountability report from each member to know exactly where your team is, how your team is getting on. If for whatever reason you're behind, you know what steps to take to be able to bring the team up to speed and in line so that the goal will still be able to accomplish its mission within the time frame given. Setting a goal may also include getting some of the team members together to be able to create and craft that goal, if you're the one as the team leader having to set it. So if you've got to set that goal, you might need some of your team players to come together with yourself, or all the team players to come together and say, look, this is how we're going to go about it, because this is our goal. We have to achieve this, and this is how we're going to go about it. So you get them clear on the goal, schedule the time, join with your team together in setting the goal, makes them all feel inclusive. And do it as a fun activity. Make it fun. Make them enjoy coming together and putting all the pieces of the puzzle together to make this goal a reality. We're keeping it simple today because you're just setting a goal. We're not going into any further details. We're just keeping it very simple today by getting your team together, getting them to understand the goal, getting them the clarity they require to getting the goal accomplished. And then you can start looking at now simply identifying the goal for the team. No implementation is needed at this stage because you're not going on to any further planning. If further planning was in place immediately, then we'd probably look at some implementation. But none of that is needed right now. Some of the actions I'd like you to look at in taking for the goal and the goal setting is, with your team, choose 3 goals. Same as you've done with your personal statement and your personal goal. Choose 3 goals for the month. Between the members of your team, identify individuals who will be able, and in smaller teams, can then work on each goal. Use this as a starting point. So you have 3 goals, and you use this as a starting point because each member need to support each other so that it will finish on time. Be as clear and specific and break it down as simple as possible. You and the team members can discuss about how these simple monthly goals fit into your mission statement. So you have your mission statement and you have these goals. And from these 3 simple goals you have, between yourself and the team, you can discuss how do these goals actually fit into our mission, the mission of the team, what you do within the organization. Looking further ahead in accomplishing much more, you can look at how do our goals fit into our quarterly and our annual goals, because your monthly goals are your smaller goals. How do these these 3 goals, how will they fit into our quarterly and our annual goals? Because once they fit, then you know you're accomplishing your greater mission. We're looking at long-term goals. The mission, you have long-term goals. Hi, Joanne. You have long-term goals, and with your mission and having all the smaller goals that you have set, the team now knowing that they're collectively working towards the long-term goals, put in all their effort in accomplishing these goals. And so for a team, it's worth your while as the leader of the team to make sure that your goal or goals are simple, they're clear, and you can break them down in simple steps for each member to know where they are, what they're doing, and the time. Always set a time of when you want to accomplish the goal. So small goals you set for a month, slightly larger goals you set as quarterly goals, and then you have annual goals. Larger organizations have 5-year and 10-year goals. But it's the smaller goals that are set that enables all organizations to be able to achieve their long-term goals of 5 and 10-year goals. So when you're a small organization, we start you off by setting daily goals because you have a small business. And with a small business, you need to be able to set daily goals and targets and a time by which you will accomplish them. Weekly goals, fortnightly goals, monthly goals. Setting these helps you as a business owner to look back and see where you are, what you're doing, how you're achieving them, because those accomplishments enable you to do more because you have clarity on where you are and where you're going and how to achieve it, which is vitally important. Check us out on our website at www.theoliviajoseph.com. And I thank everyone for being and jumping on. Today is day 7 of our 10-day leadership challenge. And those of you that stay with us to the end will get some free gifts that we're giving away. You will get some coaching time with me, all free. And there's some other ebooks that we will give you. and some other little goodies we also have to give away. So stay tuned. We have 3 more days to go. And thank you for those of us that have been on here for the past 7 days. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and share the videos. And do visit us also at our Facebook page at theoliviajoseph.com. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow, same time, same place.